Salutations, everyone, and welcome to Chapter 20 of Sorry, Wrong Number by ShizunaRey. As always, the link to the fic will be in the description below, and with that out of the way, let's jump on into it. Chapter 20. Wabam! Tony's got beef now. Author's notes. Ava, this one's for you! Welcome back from your internet-less days! Eating hot dogs with Spider-Man wasn't as awkward as Mark thought it would be. He brought him to a little cart run by some old white guy, but God, were they good. Mark glanced beside him where the kid was happily chomping down on his own meal while swinging his legs down from the top of the rooftop they were sitting on. Mark took a deep breath, letting the night air cool his frustration as he finished off the last bite of his meal. The city sprawled beneath them, alive with the sounds of traffic and distant sirens. Yet, up here, it felt strangely peaceful. He wasn't sure if it was the food, the view, or the surprising camaraderie, but the tension of his shoulders slowly started to ease away. Spider-Man, mask half pulled up to reveal a few crumbs on the corner of his mouth, caught Mark's glance and offered a lopsided grin. See? Pretty good, right? Mark smiled. Mark smirked, shaking his head. Trick question. All New York hot dogs are pretty good. Whoa, are you seriously bonding with the kid? Hey, that's just not true, Spider-Man quipped, wiping his hands on his suit. So, man, you were wound up tighter than a slinky back there. Mark sighed, leaning his weight on his hands. You try getting chased down and thrown in a cell by people who don't even know what the hell's going on themselves. See how you like it. Spider-Man nodded, his gaze turning serious for a moment. I get it, really. You've got your own stuff going on, and it's complicated. But you gotta understand, we're just trying to keep people safe. The jackal thing, it's weird. And you're kind of an enigma, man. No one really knows what to make of you. Mark's expression hardened slightly, but he kept his tone level. Trust me, the jackals are not just your problem, but I can't help while I'm not even able to get out of my room by myself, can I? The kid was quiet for a moment, studying Mark. You know, maybe if you told them what's really going on, they'd back off a bit? I've told them everything that they need to know. There was a sort of tense pause between them before the kid deflated with a sigh and started packing away their trash. I can try talking with Tony, but about your current living situation. Pinky promise. He hopped off the ledge and pulled his mask down again. Time to head back, man. Mark's expression shifted suddenly, a shadow crossing his face. Spider-Man had been a good sport, and Mark almost felt bad for what he was about to do. Almost. With a practiced fluidity, Mark leaned back, pretending to stretch. The kid's lenses widened as he tried to jump back, but in one swift motion, Mark's hand shot out, striking the kid's temple with one of Steven's stupid-looking batons. The kid's body went limp instantly. Mark caught him before he could slump forward, cradling him carefully to keep him from toppling off the rooftop. Sorry, kid, Mark murmured, gently lowering Spider-Man onto the ground. But I'm not coming with you. You did not just do that, mate. Oh, God. He dragged the kid further away from the ledge, swiftly ignoring Steven, making sure Spider-Man was in no danger of rolling off the roof. Mark knew the Avengers would be looking for him soon, but he couldn't waste time worrying about that now. Glancing around to get his bearings, Mark tried to assess the quickest route out of the area. Déjame hacer eso. We all know you ain't got no orientation sense. With one last look at Spider-Man, Mark turned and let Jake switch with him, who was quick to leap across the roof, landing silently on the next building, and continued his escape into the night. Jake knew he had to find a safe place to lay low and regroup. The Avengers would be on high alert now, especially with Spider-Man out of commission and them being AWOL. But he was nothing if not resourceful. As he moved through the city, blending into the darkness, a plan began to form in his mind. He needed to figure out who, or what, was really behind the jackal attacks, clear his name, and get back to his life. But for now, his priority was simple: stay free, stay ahead, and keep fighting. Jake Lockley was officially on the run, but Moon Knight was never truly cornered, not as long as the Knight was his ally. Blimey, I forgot how edgy you can get. Shut it. Not gonna lie, I agree with Steven on this one. Tony was seriously pissed off. So fucking pissed off. How have you not found him yet? So fucking pissed off. I am trying to, Legolas, but someone keeps interrupting me. Tony points at Steve. Even Icy here got it, and shut up. Steve's brow furrowed, but he kept his cool. Haha, get it? Tony, you need to calm down. This isn't helping. Calm down? Tony's voice rose another octave. Incredulous. Do you have any idea what kind of damage that guy could do if he gets cornered? Or if he decides to go full-on crazy vigilante merc on us? We had him in custody, and now he's out there, God knows where, and they can't see my kid following him out there. So no, Steve, I will not. Calm down. Bruce, who had been silently observing from the back of the room, took a step forward, trying to defuse the situation. We'll find him. Spectre is not going to get far with the resources we have. But we need to be methodical about this. Methodical, Tony repeated, almost mockingly, rubbing a hand over his face in frustration. Right, sure, but we can't afford to waste any time. He's dangerous, Bruce, and now Spider-Man's out of the game. Tony clenched his fists, trying to rein in his fury. He's got to be somewhere, and I'll keep looking. I don't care if I have to tear apart the city block by block. We're not letting this guy slip through our fingers. Steve exchanged a glance with Clint, both of them sensing just how deeply this was getting under Tony's skin. It wasn't just about capturing a random rogue mercenary. It was personal. Author's notes. Have you seen the new Deadpool Wolverine movie? I did, about 2 times in theater and twice pirated. What a fucking banger. I'm probably gonna write a Logan X Avengers crossover at some point, so feel free to bookmark or subscribe to my X-Verse series, or join my Discord. That's it. Bye! And that's a wrap on Chapter 19. Sorry for saying Chapter 20 at the beginning. I always get the chapter names confused. But that's a wrap on Chapter 19. Short, sweet, funny. I love this author. ShizunaRey, you are doing amazing work. You keep it short, you keep it sweet, you keep it funny, and it has plot. How do you do this? How? Teach me your ways. Anyway, please go share the original author, ShizunaRey, some love, and please leave me a comment. I love reading your comments. They make me so happy. Please leave me specifically hate comments, and I'll shout you out in the next video. Nobody commented last video, so yay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye-bye.